I'm going to start with question 6. Town X is 410 miles away from town Y. Town Z is 8 times as far from town Y as town X is. How far is town Z from town Y? So I'm going to reread each sentence, imagine what's happening, draw what I'm imagining, and use that to help me solve the problem. Town X is 410 miles away from town Y. So I'm going to draw town X. I'm going to label it, this is town X, and then I know that it's going to be 410 miles, MI is for miles, away from town Y. So I'm going to draw town Y, and now I have shown in a picture everything that's going on in the first sentence. Now I can see town Z is 8 times as far from town Y as town X is. So town Z is 8 times as far, so it's going to be way over here. 8 times as far. But I can use this to help me show 8 times as far. Okay, so town Z is not 1 time as far, not 2 times as far, not 3 times as far, not 4 times as far, not 5 times as far, not 6 times as far, not 7 times as far, but 8 times as far as town X. So right over here I'm going to draw town Z. I'm going to label it town Z. Okay, so you can see now town Z is 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times as far from town Y as town X is. So how far is town Z from town Y? Well, 1 time as far would be the same amount, which is 410. 2 times, so I can write 410 2 times, 410 3 times, 410 4 times, 410 5 times, 410 6 times, 410 7 times, 410 8 times. Okay? How far is town Z from town Y? Well, now that I have shown 410 8 times, this helps me really see what operation I should be using. I can see that I'm not going to use subtraction. Like if I drew little plus signs here, it'd be very clear to see that what I'm doing is repeated addition. Now, do I want to add 410 8 times like this? Probably not. This will take a long time. Okay, so, and I will most likely make an error as I'm doing this. There are some strategies, like this is all 0, and I just count my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can group these by 8s. So I have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's 3,280 total. And what I can do instead, I could have skipped all of this repeated addition by doing 410 8 times. Okay, 0 ones times 8 is 0, 1 times 110 times 8 is 8 tens, and then 400s times 8 is 32 hundreds. And you can see I got the same thing as I did with my repeated addition, but it was much faster. And so what does this 3,280 mean? It is it's miles, right? This is 410 miles. This is 410 miles, but 8 times that. So that would be 3,280 miles. So what does this mean? Town Z is, this whole distance here, is 3,280 miles away from town Y.